Ay, ay, ay. These niggas real with it, this shit is real to me. When it's up there, blood, it gets still with me. Gone for some second, but they ain't the enemy. Fit God, don't fit the enemy. Bitches don't love me, I know they just enemy. Like Shy, come put some dick in me. Foreign bitch, I say her name is too difficult. Dip blunts in the west like a swimming pool. Better start talking, that might be the end of you. I think I'm about to get physical, Don't got a beeper, I got a heater. I make it seem like a research. I look around, it seeming like it's all on me, yeah. Got through the past, but it seemed to follow me, yeah. I got some earth, bitch, I ain't got no rocks on me. Mama gone, I'm feeling lonely. That loyalty shit so uncommon, I swear niggas show me. And everything around me moving fast, but I just take it slowly. I learned that niggas ain't homies, and ain't no nigga gon' hold me. Take a look at myself before I accuse any.
Yo, so here we is. This is a 6Diesle pull-up. I got my man Yvngshad in the building right now. A young producer, locally. 904. We got him. Rap, music. Motherfucker been lacing everybody's beats in the fucking city right now. Brought him in here for a nice interview. This is our first episode. So
a lot of people don't even really know what I do for real. They just think I make beats. And I don't even make no beats. I just
niggas be rapping for real. Niggas be rapping and singing.
Oh my god.
They don't know it. They don't know it, man. You gotta plug it. You gotta plug it, man. So what's going on? Tell me what's new. What's buzzing on the streets right now for you?
Man, as far as me, I ain't even really been in artist mode. Like I've been trying to get in artist mode for real, just cause life going on.
No doubt.
Nigga be like, I don't know, it ain't the same for me to just hop in. Like I got like 20 songs that's unfinished cause I hop in and it's just like, damn, I ain't feeling this shit. Right. And I ain't the type to even want to put it out if it ain't something that's, you know what I'm saying, like what I think is that. But nah, I'm finna start. I'm like, I got a video shoot in like 2 days with JKD filmed it. He be filming like Mookie and a couple other niggas. But I got a video shoot with him, and I'm really just finna start dropping, just getting consistent, cause I know people want to listen. So I got hella songs, but ain't nobody heard it.
Okay, so from an artist perspective, when you get into your artist bag of you writing music and rapping it, is it the same mindset of you producing? Like, do you attack it the same way, or you gotta wear 2 different hats?
Oh God, cause producing ain't shit. Like mixing and recording, that's second nature. I sit in front of it. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. But with that music, like I can do that too. I can just make that what it is, but it ain't gonna be what I want it to be.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta either be one just feeling that, like feeling whatever I'm trying to make, or I gotta be locked in and my setting gotta be right. Like I can't be rapping about how I'm getting money and I'm fucked up right now.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely gotta rap about what's going on.
You feel me? So
definitely.
Like that all play a part in this shit. So.
Okay, so how did you get your stage name? So
that's crazy. I just asked a nigga this the other day, but I came up. I think I had Yvngshad as a name since like 2014, like on some Instagram shit. Like it wasn't even music; it was just on Instagram, and cause I was trying to come up with an Instagram name, and that's what it. But I just rolled with that shit out, and I think I spent a lot of time trying to make it different, but the only thing I came up with was the beats. Like this shit, I was
I fuck with it. Now, when I was trying to type the shit into Apple Music, nigga just off muscle memory just kept putting the U there, but you know, that shit tough.
It's one nigga in I think Alabama, his name Yvngshad, he be fucking my shit up, cause like I ain't got Snapchat, I can't. It's like his name, he took a lot of shit.
He took a lot of shit. Can't even use it as a tag. But so are you from Jacksonville?
Nah, well, I mean, yeah, for the majority, but I was actually born in New Orleans though, in Louisiana. So, but I was like raised there though.
So do you have a lot of inspiration from Louisiana, or would you say Florida is your primary inspiration for music, talent?
Jacksonville, pretty much my breeding grounds for all my music, cause I ain't really remember much from when I was in New Orleans, so but I got a lot of family down there. But as far as like everything that's going on in the music, it's Jacksonville. That's all Jacksonville.
Definitely. So, what age would you say you started picking up music?
I've been on music since legit, but as far as like being real deal serious about the shit, like I say, oh my god, now I say as far as doing music and like I was in a talent show. I rapped in a talent show in 3rd grade. But it was all Eminem lyrics though. Oh God, it was like no, but look, it wasn't even Eminem lyrics. It was like I don't know what the fuck. I think I got like lyrics from like 6 songs, and they ain't had nothing to do with nothing. But it was like one bar right here, one bar right here, and I'm talking about I'm going, and then like, that was one instance, and then I used to just do like little random shit, little freestyles and shit. But really, what really started was me and my dog Joe. We heard that Chirac shit like in 2014.
Drill music, yeah.
And then I had done recorded on my phone. Like I had the beat playing on the computer. Yeah. And I had to record on my phone. Okay. And cause he recorded on some bullshit, and I recorded some shit and sent it. He was like, bro,
this shit kind of hard.
He tripping, definitely.
Yeah, right. Spazzed on that shit.
Yeah. So I started putting shit out like niggas from high school, remember, but like I ain't really take that shit. I be like, like you know what I'm saying? It's little people like, bro, like you need to, you know what I'm saying, to get right. So I just started, but like I ain't necessarily start though, cause I had a growing period, and then I deleted my SoundCloud, cause I wasn't feeling that shit. I on God, nigga, play my shit, and I wouldn't even want to hear. I'd be like, bro, turn that shit off, because like I wasn't making music that I was feeling. Like other people liked it, but it wasn't something that I was trying. That I like really. So I had a little period where I wasn't making music, and I ain't think nothing of it until niggas came to me and they like, damn, what that song, or what that song, I'm like, oh shit, you listen to that bit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, it's actually people like real deal tapped in. So that's when I like it's still a process getting into that. Okay, I'm an artist, but like I started growing towards it. So really, I'm just balancing recording and artistry, trying to add them two.
Let me ask you a question. So early on, before you went on that, you said that you took some Eminem lyrics. So would you say Eminem was one of your favorite rappers at that period in time? Okay.
Yes, sir. That's still my favorite artist. And bro, me and my dog be getting into it, bro, because that nigga be trying to shit on him, talking about he ain't timeless, bro. And I feel otherwise, like just cause he say a nigga like Rod Wave or like Lil Baby timeless. I ain't gonna lie, they timeless, but I see your name and time as being. He like, man, if a nigga ain't spending your shit in the club, bro, your shit ain't timeless. And to a certain degree, I understand that. I'm like,
from outside looking in, I'm not the biggest Eminem fan, but I do respect his craft and his what he put into the rap game, and just always being a pillar in the rap history. So I salute him. And
I listen to all that old shit, 50 Cent, Jada Kiss, Fabulous. Like all that.
So if you had to say 5 artists that you could work with, as in getting a feature or featuring on that album, who would it be?
Present day or like veterans or anybody?
Give me anybody. Give me your top 5.
Producers, rappers, artists. Like it gotta be.
It don't matter.
Like I just want a list. A little team.
All right, like, so. You got one song, and you could get one feature from an artist.
Right now, it'd be Heard.
You want a feature from Heard? I need 4 more.
Oh shit! Heard. Heard. Oh God, Young Thug. It'll probably be some Drake.
Drake.
Definitely
gotta get a Drake feature.
Bro, I would say Webby, but that nigga tripping lately, bro. I can't even fuck with it, bro. I can't even, like, I've been listening to a lot of his Savage Life 2 and shit, but I'd be like, bro, listen. I know what you been on lately. Like, but I can't even support it. But who I say, Heard.
You got Heard,
Thug,
and Drake.
Drake. I don't know about Future.
Cause Shy with Future, that might be some shit. That'd be some shit.
Like he'll have to, like I feel like he'll have to, like just not surprise me, but like change some shit up and do some shit to the point where it's like, oh, who is these niggas? I know Future, but then he doing some whole other shit with this nigga, whoever this is, like, cause his shit be like kind of just the same, bro. I fuck with like all that Dirty Sprite too and Purple Rain and shit, but like whenever I listen to the album, if he got 20 songs, I think like 5 on one side type shit to me, but yeah, so let me see. But I would probably throw Future in there. And then let me see, cause I know. Oh, Youngboy.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
I need one more slot.
So I gave it to Heard, Thug,
Heard Thug, Drake, Youngboy. I get Future that.
Your Future.
I get Future.
That's not bad. That's not a bad feature list. That's some niggas.
That's a good. That's a good. That's a good bar. That's
a good little bar. So with your top 5 list of industry artists, let's transition to a little bit local. Give me some artists that you produce for and actually laid tracks for as far as rapping. Who are some of your favorite artists that you work with, and who are some artists you would love to work with in the future?
Evo, that's my dog. We got them songs like 12, 13, just sitting. You know, we started working because I was engineering for him, and then he was like, "Hey, bro, I heard you rap," type shit. I'm like, "I heard you rap too." Yeah, you feel me? So, and that nigga, like the way our voices kind of gel on the song, like that bit kind of work out, and like shit, that's my dog. So we be making songs, just awesome. Like we probably gonna have a tape coming on. Evo, Cam, same situation, was recording him like, bro, you still have me on the song, dude.
Definitely.
I was thinking about a tape with his it's a nigga named Marcus. He has no artist name right now. But we got like 10 songs type shit, cause I was recording him, and he'll just be like, bro, like, you wanna get on this? And shit, I'll be like, yeah, like, I honestly, bro, like, if a nigga be like, you trying to get on this shit and the shit straight, I get on it. Like, I ain't even know, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't too many though. Like Evo, Cam, my little brother, my dog.
I think I just heard the song.
38 Sluts. Yeah, he be on. We gotta get some shit, but just on some little brother shit. We'll never be in the same place to be. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna happen. But shit, as far as like working with who I want to, bro, it's a lot of niggas that's in the city that they fire, but they into a lot of shit. So, but outside of everything, Mookie Nice. Yeah, I got Ace Nice.
Yes, sir.
Queso Nice. Fulio Nice. I wouldn't get as big to say Osiris. Yeah, I haven't really heard many songs from him.
Yeah, I wasn't too familiar with his work until he actually went mainstream industry, kinda. But
Papa Nice.
Yeah, I heard a couple songs by him as well.
He be on songs like Full and shit. But yeah, it ain't too many Jax people that I remember I heard Pop Shit Day Day, if you ever heard of him one time. I'm gonna shout out. I know a hella other niggas that make music that I fuck with. Dio, Tev, Man and Jalen.
It's all love, guys. It's all love. We're gonna transition to some of your projects. So, Lone Wolf. What was your mind state going into that project, and do you feel like you accomplished your goal once you put it out?
So, Lone Wolf itself dropping was out of nowhere like album, cause like I'm always working in the back, but like as far as dropping, I don't be having a clear like path as to what I want to do. But I was sitting down with my dog Joe, and I was listening to the songs, and like I'm just like, bro, I can drop a project like on some cause like niggas know I rap, but it's like on some if you know you know shit. So I'm like, bro, I need to get right on the visual for the cover. You know what I'm saying? Like I really had like a come to Jesus moment. I'm like, bro, like I'm raw. I need to put some shit out. Like, I be having phase with this shit, like, but I go back underground type shit. But I came up with it. I just put that shit out, and like really, I be trying to use industry niggas as models, like promoting for like a week, 2 weeks, of just straight putting in a nigga face type shit. You know what I'm saying? So really, Lone Wolf was kind of like a marketing project on my end, cause that was the first time I ever like put money. I bought the beats. I really had no features. That's why I was Lone Wolf. That was part of it, but two was because it's on some like right now, nigga, really on some Lone Wolf shit. Like my people, I live kind of by myself. I'm with my dog, but like we roommates. my people, she live in Texas. My little brother, he don't stay with me. So like really nigga just getting that shit down here. You know what I'm
so
saying?
tell me more about that. Would you say you have a close relationship with your people overall, or
No, yeah. Like it was ugly before, cause like I used to stay with my stepdad, so that shit was ugly. That shit was ugly. Like just on some just grown man to grown man shit. Like we had to. I had like she was from the slide, and I could have stayed with him, but I'm like, nah, that shit gonna get ugly because like it got ugly before it. You know what I'm saying? But like yeah, really shit. I'm straight with the niggas that I done made. Like I done got cool with down here, but it ain't too many, cause like just how it is down here, it just ain't it ain't cool to be just cool with everybody.
That's a fact.
You know?
That's a fact. Would you ever go back to New Orleans?
Oh God, I'm going back.
Oh, you going back? Oh, that's solidified.
I don't know if I'm gonna go back for real, like some solid shit. But if I get like, if I'm up on some Drake stats, I'm gonna have a house down there, cause bro, that's just a whole nother vibe down there. Like, you ain't even really gotta worry about shit. Like, unless you, like, shit, you really, like, on God, you ain't even gotta worry about shit here to a certain extent. Like, nice guys getting fucked up down here, but like, if you stay out the way, bro, like down there, it's all love. Like, niggas sitting on stoops. Like, niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no, oh, you gotta walk around like me and my nigga walk. You know what I'm saying? They got, you know what I'm saying? Seafood, all types of seafood down there. You know what I'm saying? The French Quarter, Mardi Gras, all that shit. So yeah, that's I be missing that shit sometimes.
So we gonna double back. I should have asked you this because I know you're a producer and a musician. Who's your top 5 producers?
Like niggas that make beats type shit.
Yeah.
Bruh, so many, bruh. I listen to so many songs. Like goddamn. Like I
just call some out. Name some names.
Big heads like Mike Will, London, Metro Boomin. But then like it be little names like Chase the Money, like just Sunny Digital, like all them niggas that be in the back, Turbo, Wheezy, like all the YSL niggas, 40 though. That nigga
Drake count. 40, I don't never hear when people throw out producers, they don't never say his name, but they love Drake's music.
No, it should be 40. That boy, bro, like, and just on some real life shit. That's why, bro, I don't put pressure on nothing as far as music, cause you gotta let life happen, bro. Them, like, I done read up on them. Them boys was like real deal homeboys, like living off couches and floors, like making music on a laptop. Like they had a story. He said he mixed his shit off the straight laptop speakers. Just that was, I forget which one that was. That was the one with We'll Be Fine, like, cause he said he wanted to give it a whole nother sound type shit. But yeah, bro, like just I be reading about shit like that, cause that show how a nigga getting innovative, not following some shit. Like so that boy like 40, he the only producer that I really like look at for real, like and then it's engineers like Alex Toomey, that's Young Thug engineer. That boy elite. And Seth Ferkins, he was Future engineer. He passed away like a year ago. But that boy was nice.
You know, I actually seen Future. I think his anniversary of his passing was a few days ago because I seen people reposting it, and I did a little research.
That boy passed away out of nowhere. But that was like his main engineer, like Purple Rain, all that shit. Like, but them niggas like, it's like they not signed to a label. Like as far as engineer, that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be a nigga that's independent, but like floating on some shit, not just working for everybody, but that can do everything type shit. Like I be making my covers, all that shit. So I'm just trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, be multifaceted.
So if you had the option of going to a record label or staying independent, which one would you think you would take?
The way life moving right now, I'd probably get off my ass and sign that deal if it came. But that's because I know I can make a turnaround in my head. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna flop on the deal type shit. But if it was off of how I want it to go, I want to play it independent, because all it is just making money. Like, so you just gotta make money to fund whatever the fuck you doing as far as music. So that's how niggas like Dolph and shit, like, they independent but they straight because they got money getting from wherever the fuck. But if I had it how I wanted it, I work my way up independent, have a team, videographer, cameraman, graphic designer, and I get a marketing deal. So that's a I think that's a deal with I think it's with a label or with a marketing company, but basically that's a deal to promote you, not really to.
It's kind of like a distribution deal.
You feel me? I don't want a deal like, all right, we finna pay for your studio, your clothes, your cars, cause that's like I do it if it's nice, if it's like not. Cause I remember when Youngboy first signed his shit, he was like a million, like 5 albums. Niggas thought that shit was gonna be ugly, but he turned around and got right type shit.
So, like, got his own record.
Yeah. So I don't know. I probably would, but then I would be up in the air for me, like, you feel me? Cause if it was getting me right and supporting people who around me at the time, it's like, I was gonna just get it.
So, with you being a producer and a musician, how was it when you first heard yourself? Like when you first went in the booth and you came out of there and you played back what you said. Was it a confidence builder, or was like, man, dead this shit, delete that, we out of there?
Bro, when I first heard myself, bro, I was like, bro, cause other niggas was like, bro, this shit fire, but I'm like, bro, this shit not fire, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, but it was because the lyrics was fire, but I wasn't in it. Like, I was just rapping, like, I'm reading that bit, rapping. So the only thing that I had to come up off of was putting my personality onto the song. But the thing about my music is I still be chilling when I be making, you feel me? So, cause that's just me. But it be certain songs when I gotta like go up a little bit, like on the singing shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's
I appreciate when you do your singing.
On God, like, but it take a lot to get there. Like, you feel me? Like,
you gotta get a different bag.
I be telling Cam this, that he gotta do it, but I can't.
Shout out me nasty. Shout out me nasty.
But I be struggling to do it myself. I'm like, bro, you gotta tap in, bro. You gotta get right, bro. But
you gotta buy into it.
On God, like, you gotta really, like,
fans are here. They'll pick up on it and be like, oh, he just did this for that. Instead of, that's really how you feel.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga know if you was really
in there.
If you fucked up, like, if you hurt, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gonna know, like. But yeah, that's really how, like, so early on, I ain't fuck with my shit, but like, when I started kind of making them mental adjustments to, alright, I gotta deliver that bit, you know what I'm saying? That's when I started, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I started listening to my shit. I listen to my shit, like, all day at this point. But before, bro, I was like, turn that shit off. I'm like, no, come on.
Well, any new projects coming out for the rest of this year? How's Corona been to you? Has Corona stunted your growth, or would you say you was able to get in the toolbox, sharpen your sword, and, you know what I'm saying?
Man, no cap, bro. Corona ain't did shit for me except, I ain't gonna lie. the other night, bro, I took some shrooms, bro. And
I'm sorry. I want to go on a shroom rant. I've been wanting to try shrooms for like a better part of a year.
They straight.
They straight?
Yeah, like, but the thing
we gonna have to link after this shit.
But nah, on some shroom shit, basically, like, it depends on the dose and how, like, I had took 3 grams type shit or something. But like, I had I wasn't tripping, but I ain't gonna lie, I was looking at my phone, that bitch did like on some 3D glasses.
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, I had like a little revelation, bro. I'm in the mirror on God, and I'm like, bro, like, you really raw, bro. Like you gotta stop, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta talk that shit.
So like, I kind of had like a little mini revelation, like, bro, I'm finna stop playing with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause streams, bro, that shit free. You make money off of your voice type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I need to stop playing as if this ain't what I'm trying to do this for. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't be playing with it. You know what I'm saying?
So with that in the back of your mind of you putting yourself into the fire of holding yourself accountable and knowing your ability as a musician, where do you see your peak? What's your trajectory in your mind? Like when it's all said and done, would you like to be a well-known artist locally or a well-known artist industry-wise, or would you just rather be in the behind the scenes, getting your bread, but doing everything you love?
This is how I see it happening. I see me getting in the door either if I put full foot to the gas, artist, I'm gonna get in the door and then they gonna figure out I engineer. But if I just keep letting life just be life, because I engineer for a living, so I keep doing that, I feel like I'm gonna get a foot in the door through engineering.
Okay.
But I feel like that's a long process just off the fact that I gotta hope that a nigga
Will pop
you know
off
what I'm
of a
saying?
song
I
that
gotta hope,
you
you
do.
know what I'm saying? And it's a good chance I record a lot of niggas, but who really trying to sit around and hope that they gonna fuck with me and take me with them? You know what I'm saying? So,
no doubt.
but
When you work with your artists, do y'all have a good relationship?
a few, I ain't gonna say we don't got a good. All of them don't got a few relationship, a good relationship, but it's a few to where it's a little bit like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, it's just work.
Where it's
We
locked
working
in,
for an
yeah.
hour, 2 hours, and we done.
I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of people like that. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just business. But like certain people, I give my input because it's like we a little more, you know what I'm saying? But I help people that come through, but I won't really give that creative input because at the end of the day, it's your song. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna, cause then when it come down to it, it's just gonna be a bunch of shot on everybody's song. I'm helping everybody, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it's certain people like that I actually be locked in with, and you know what I'm saying. That's usually the people that I'm actually working with as far as being an artist. Like that's the ones that Cause I got I got an ear for it, so I can kind of be like, hey, bro, I think you should, you know what I'm saying, do that.
So with that being said, when you listen to music today, do you think the beats are more so drawing the fans in to like certain artists, or is it the actual lyrics that the artist is spewing on the beat?
It's the beat. The beat the only thing keeping the nigga there. And like, shit, yeah, really the beat wasn't there, bro. Nigga get bored, nigga switch that shit like the baby. He capitalized on that. Having the baby, that's the only thing keeping it, cause his shit really the same. He slide. Yeah. Like either way, like I ain't gonna say a nigga trash. But the beat definitely carrying a nigga in most cases, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the baby has a really good. I think the trajectory that he's on, he could really be a really good rapper of this time period. But he has to change that beat. If he changed that beat and that sound, and he could find another pocket, and then he can have both pockets, he could take that next step as a new artist to solidify his position and continue to, pull in numbers.
He got it. Clout-wise, he got it. But like as far as his
his personality, he seems like one of those people that you will root for. Like
but you can say 6ix9ine is like, well, not even say the root for him, but you say 6ix9ine like
they wait to see a train wreck with 6ix9ine. So.
Yeah, they wait. That's funny.
All right, so with some of the music you make, it sounds like you could have a female inspiration in there. Is Shad single or Shad cuffed up at the moment?
I got somebody I'm dealing with,
Okay.
We handling that.
So, when you make music, would you say that you draw your inspiration from that particular person, or just previous transgressions?
See, most of the time, it be previous. Like I throw a little bit every now and then about the current, but like. The current we living through what we doing, so like the music ain't really formulated and solidified right now to be making a whole song. But like Lover Boy, that was on some whole past shit. Like I was like when I made that, I was going through that. Like I was actually fucked up by who I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But some songs I make now, it's kind of reflective, kind of far, but it ain't as fucked up. It ain't as hurt. You know what I'm saying? But like. It do be some songs I make about current shit, like Cut Ties I made about some current, you know what I'm saying, that was going on. But I've been what I'm really finna try and do is get better on tapping in as far as like what's going on, cause that's why I don't never really be making music, cause it'd be hard to get a starting point. And
so sometimes the content can be a little hard to tap into.
Cause I ain't the type to make some shit that ain't really. Like, you feel me? So, because it ain't no pressure on it, not gonna happen. So, but it'd be hard to just make some shit up. Like, for me, at least, I don't know.
So, who is Yvngshad? If you could look into the camera and talk to the younger version of yourself.
That's crazy. Nigga asked me that. Nigga asked me like 5 years ago.
What would you say to him? Like would you tell him keep going? Would you tell him change paths?
I'd tell him, nigga, be yourself. Like, that shit that you like, keep liking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be out here catering to all types of hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like I dealt with that early. Shit, you want something, you gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna get given to you, niggas. As you get older, niggas is not gonna help you. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The help it's gonna seem like it's gonna be there because you're in the house, but as soon as you leave the house, it's gonna be, damn, bro, you grown man, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I say don't be trying to kick it with everybody. But I just say, you know what I'm saying? Just be yourself and work towards something and have a purpose. Don't just be out here just coasting through life, because that ain't the way to do it. Like, we're supposed to be leaving a legacy in some way, and you ain't gotta be music. I don't know what I'd be doing if it wasn't music, but like, just I know nigga, like sports, all types of shit. Like, you supposed to leave a legacy, have kids, and you know what I'm saying, leave a name. You feel me? So that's what I said. My 5-year, 10 years.
So with leaving a legacy comes children. How many kids would you say you want when it's all said and done?
Shit.
It ain't easy. I got one.
I was yeah, bro. On God,
It ain't
bro.
easy.
I wouldn't even stunt my trajectory trying to have one soon, bro. But like in my head, when I like just think naturally, but I see like two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just I see a girl.
The girl gonna soften you up, man.
I feel God, bro. Cause bro, you feel me? I done had that thought. I'm like, damn, like I ain't the most dirt dog ass nigga, but it's gonna still
this shit like, gonna fuck with you, dog. You gonna be like, man, nobody hurt my baby.
I'm gonna be like, bro.
Telling you, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, what's one thing you feel like you could work on? Like, what's the one niche? What's the one thing when you go to the drawing board, you say, I gotta incorporate this?
My songs and shit.
Whether it be songs or producing. Like, do you feel like you adding more personal content about your upbringing or things you dealt with in high school and post high school?
So yeah, when I get into when I'm trying to make music, I try to make a nigga feel me as much as possible. So like, and if he can't, I'm not gonna finish it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I really be struggling on, is getting more reflective, and cause I be so focused in the now, bro. Like on some, I kind of be stressing a little heavy type shit. So I probably need to start making music when I'm fucked up or when I'm feeling a certain way. Cause when I'm feeling that way, I don't be wanting to make music. But I probably need to get off my ass and actually do that shit.
That might be,
you know what I'm saying,
one of the things that could trigger your fan base to feel like they know you.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm actually making some shit that's current.
That's a fact.
You know.
So
working on channeling. That's what I'm gonna say that I can work on. Working with other people, cause I really don't be reaching out, bro. But like, I'd say it's somewhat necessary. Cause I don't want to be that nigga that seem like I'm better than everybody. I don't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, I don't know, bro. Everybody just be iffy, bro. Like,
so, okay.
You know.
So do you think when you smoke your weed, do you think that helps you make music, or does it like allow you to come down from walking out of the booth or producing, or that's like your relaxer of the day?
I feel like smoking. Well, for me, I just like to smoke. But oh God. But nah, as far as smoking in relation to music, like it's a pro and a con, because if I get like a little high, I start getting just a little more groovy with my words. But if I get too high, I can't, like, you feel me? I'm coughing and like especially if I'm trying to sing and shit, and then low key, like, I'm getting high. Like, I'm thinking about like some hoes and shit, like from the past, and I'm trying to get in my little singing bag. I can't be singing, and I'm over here, you know what I'm saying? I just hit the little bong and shit. So but nah, like, I ain't gonna lie though, I made a song when I was drinking. That shit was kind of fun. That dude
so drunk shot compared to high shot.
That nigga was turned. It was a turn. That's red bitch. That was red bitch. Yeah. But yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. But like, I'm really just finna start. I wanted to make a song off them strong. I was.
We got a link. We gonna talk after this.
You know what I'm saying?
So I want to ask, do you think you staying local will help your musical career, or do you think you have to branch out eventually and pack it to Atlanta, or pack it to New York, or even California?
This is the breeding ground for music, but as far as unless somebody wise up and make a little big studio or some type of something, this ain't the place. Cause like corny as it sound, it's the crab pot. Like you know what I'm saying? Like niggas, they gonna watch, they gonna keep watching. Niggas done watched you since you grew up, and they ain't gonna say nothing until they see it happen. They ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So like you gotta go somewhere that's unbiased, and a nigga ain't got no reason to not support what you doing or not give you your credit. Cause a nigga think you sliding, but off some another nigga word or some shit that happened that ain't got nothing to do with music, you ain't gonna get his repost and you ain't gonna get nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be like that. So I feel like
you think you could be that pillar here to bunker down and be like, look, I'm gonna be the gateway to help my young guys here in Jacksonville, my young females that's musicians, that's producers, that's engineers.
I could, but I feel like just off some me shit, I have to want to come back. Like, just, you feel me? And, cause I got my own life to worry about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my little brother make music. Like, I'd rather put my all into his music than, you know what I'm saying? But still, like, so that, cause I know what come with music is money. Like, so you gotta, shit, like, it ain't even nothing green, but they come to you asking for some shit, even if it don't cost nothing but your time, like, everything costs, you know what I'm saying? So, just making that big of a step would be an investment. Would it be for a good cause? Yeah, but, like, right now, I have to think about it, but.
Would you say that hip-hop is a young man's game? Because I know you said Eminem is one of your favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he aged gracefully from where he began up until his last release? I want to say he dropped earlier this year.
Hip hop is, music right now is keeping up with young people. So I feel like most people in music ain't really sticking true to what's them, trying to stay with the time. I feel like he got left. His fans, like people, like they fans gonna stay, but as far as keeping up with the new people that's coming in the music world, the 13-year-olds getting their iPods, like they not finna get Eminem, he not finna get they listen. You know what I'm saying? Just what's getting put in people's face, like the new young age getting put in people's faces, like Billboard's putting 6ix9ine, they putting Pullup, Lil TJ, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really have some pull like Beyonce to just be getting shoved in the nigga face and still have weight as far as music. You know what I'm saying? Like Wayne, like he dropped his project was fire, but everybody can listen to it. You gotta be a Wayne fan to have tapped in and knew it was fire.
Do you think the new mixtape era changed that? Because before, I don't know if you know, but when DJ Drama used to host those mixtapes, a federal indictment came behind that because it's technically illegal to copyright somebody's beat and then resell it.
Damn, so that's why niggas started doing albums and shit?
They started doing albums, EPs. I mean, those were always relevant, but it became the new title for a mixtape. So, do you think the mixtape era dying killed some of our legends because they weren't able to so much captivate the current age bracket? Yeah, like the I would say hip hop demographic would probably be between 16 to like 24, and then you got the next wave of like the 25 to the 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
So
it probably was hard to catch up. It was hard to keep up. Shit, as far as if you were old head like that, for real, because you so used to some shit that was working way back when. That's a whole new time,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And you can keep up, but it's hard though, probably.
It's definitely hard. Wayne was at a peak, y'all.
No,
for my younger fans,
oh my fuck.
Don't listen to the new Wayne. That old Wayne between 2008 by 2013, nigga was about to go. He was about to go. He was about to go. Alright, man. So now it's the fun part of the interview. Say Atlantic call your phone. They got you a nice advance check. $1.5, $2 million. What you doing with that money, man? What you doing with that money?
A couple of M, man.
Couple mil. But you know, I'll rip. You gotta pay taxes. Definitely gotta pay taxes. Probably gonna have to pay a lawyer for all that woo shit.
Trap be swinging.
But realistically,
what's big on God, like
what's one of the first things you'll purchase? I know a lot of cats play, man. I'm gonna buy my mom's a crib.
I'm seeing that shit money, bro. But like, if it's real deal, like that's my money, not just like that studio time and shit. Like, I'm gonna take a good bit of that and start doing my whole other shit, like on some money shit. Like, I'm gonna get my commercial real estate license and start renting out project type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna build a studio and try and get that shit off the ground. I'm gonna try and make everything that's bringing money back. And two, I've been trying to get into stocks too. So like, really, I'm gonna be pulling all that. I'm gonna work the music. I'm gonna be freaking the shit out that. But I'm gonna be like, hey, y'all, boy, I can take this and do some whole. You know what I'm saying?
Stock
like,
market. A lot of artists don't think about that. You
my
know,
dog, he washed car going out to his ass too. Like, turn up.
Yeah, a lot of artists don't think about that. You know, that check today won't be there next year.
That bit, that's what I'm saying.
It won't be there next year, or it won't be there the following year. So it's like you always gotta plan for a rainy day, and you always want to make investments because the stock market is always fluctuating. You could be a billionaire one day, you can be a trillionaire. That's a lot of money out there. It's a lot of money out there. Talk to me about some sports, man. Who you rap?
Shit.
You gotta say the right teams in this interview, man. If you ain't a Laker, man, I don't know if you have to cut that video right now, man. He's talking about his bandwagon, ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying? The Warriors nice, you know what I'm saying? But they done, you know, the Lakers.
They're on a decline right now.
LeBron nice on the Lakers.
Go ahead and talk your shit. Talk your shit.
I feel like Brady just went to the Bucks. That shit might do something. And what's the nigga name? Gronk went too.
Gronk, yeah. They got a squad.
They probably finna take it. That's
hey, watch Brady get his ass popped first week. That niggas just
he was
assed
at the
out.
park trying to do that like he a celebrity. Like, get your ass out. You tripping. But I don't got like. I seen a tweet the other day. It was like, you're not a man for real if you don't watch sports. I felt kind of played. I don't really watch sports.
I don't know too many niggas that like. Yeah, I got homies that don't rep teams, cause like I'm a sports fan, but I don't have a football team. I don't really care for too much for football, contrary to belief how big I am.
Like, I don't play Madden.
But,
Okay.
For real?
I play Call of Duty. I watch war movies.
Shad, you finna lose a whole gamer community.
I want to start streaming. I'm probably gonna start streaming. That's my secondary game.
Yeah.
For the 2K. But yeah.
So did you play games as a youngster? Yeah.
I ain't have all them old Nintendo 64s, but I had GameCube. I played, you know what I'm saying, SSX, all them little old game. Yeah. One thing I ain't never played was like Mario Kart though. Like, niggas be looking at me crazy when I ain't played that. But yeah, I had a PS2. Yeah, I stopped at the Xbox 360. Niggas left me after Modern Warfare 2. I ain't played no games after that, but I came back. I got a little PS4. I switched to the PS4. Niggas was mad at me, but I've been on Xbox.
Us Xbox niggas is mad at him. We mad. We'll cuss him out later. Get at his ass in the comment section. Alright, man. I think today was a good day. Plug in some of your shit. Plug in your Apple Music, your YouTube, your Instagram.
Yvngshad, YVNGSHAD. That's across everything. SoundCloud, everything on all platforms. iTunes, SoundCloud.
Can we look forward to anything new dropping? You gonna have an anthem for the summertime? Gotta have the lady shaking their ass for quarantine, man.
Niggas say quarantine. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna drop. Yeah. I'm trying to shake something, bro. So I'm gonna start just throwing videos,
throwing videos out there. Okay.
But yeah, a little tape, probably.
Well, I appreciate you coming through, my brother.
Yes,
that got me high on this second-hand smoke shit.
Yeah, man.
Well, hey, Atlantic call your phone. They got you a nice advance check, $1.5, $2 million. What you doing with that money, man? What you doing with that money? Couple mil. But you know, I'll rip. You gotta pay taxes. Definitely gotta pay taxes. Probably gonna have to pay a lawyer for all that woo shit.
Bro,
But now,
I'm thinking
realistically,
big, I'm thinking big on God. Like,
what's one of the first things you'll purchase? I know a lot of cats play, man, I'm gonna put
bro,
my mom's crib.
I'm seeing that shit money, bro. But like, if it's real deal, like that's my money, not just like that studio time and shit. Like, I'm gonna take a good bit of that and start doing my whole other shit, like on some money shit. Like, I'm gonna get my commercial real estate license and start renting out project type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna build a studio and try and get that shit out the ground. I'm gonna try and make everything that's bringing money back. And two, I've been trying to get in the stocks too. So like, really, I'm gonna be pulling out. I'm gonna work the music. I'm gonna be freaking the shit out that. But that I'm gonna be like, hey, boy, I can take this and do some whole. You know what I'm saying?
Stock
like,
market. A lot of artists don't think about that.
My dog, he watched cars going out to his ass too. Like, turn up.
Yeah, a lot of artists don't think about that. You know, that check today won't be there
They
next
can snatch
year.
that bit, that's what I'm saying.
It won't be there next year, or it won't be there the following year. So it's like you always gotta plan for a rainy day, and you always want to make investments because the stock market is always fluctuating. You could be a billionaire one day, you could be a trillionaire. That's a lot of money out there. It's a lot of money out there. Talk to me about some sports, man. Who you rep?
Shit.
You gotta say the right teams in this interview, man. If you ain't a Laker, man, I don't know if you have to cut that video right now, man. He's talking about bandwagon, ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Warriors nice, you know what I'm saying? But they done, you know, the Lakers.
They're on a decline right now.
LeBron nice. Yes, on the Lakers.
Go ahead and talk your shit. Talk your shit.
I feel like Brady just went to the Bucks. That shit might do something. And what's the nigga name? Grunt went too.
Grunt, yeah. They got a squad.
They probably finna take it. That's
they watched Brady get his ass popped first week. Now them niggas just
he was at the
out.
park trying to do that like he a celebrity. They like, get your ass out. You tripping. But I don't got like, I seen a tweet the other day. It was like, you're not a man for real if you don't watch sports. I felt kind of played.
I don't know too many niggas that like. I got homies that don't rep teams because like I'm a sports fan, but I don't have a football team. I don't really care for too much for football, contrary to belief how big I am.
Like, I don't play Madden. Okay.
For real?
I play Call of Duty. I watch war movies.
You finna lose a whole gaming community.
I want to start streaming. I'm probably gonna start streaming. That's my secondary game.
Yeah.
For the 2K. But yeah.
So did you play games as a youngster? Yeah.
I ain't have all them old Nintendo 64s, but I had GameCube. I played, you know what I'm saying, SSX, all them little old game. Yeah. One thing I ain't never played was like Mario Kart though. Like niggas be looking at me crazy when I ain't played that. But yeah, I had a PS2. Yeah, I stopped at the Xbox 360. Niggas left me after Modern Warfare 2. I ain't played no game after that, but I came back. I got a little PS4. I switched to the PS4. Niggas was mad at me, but I've been on Xbox.
Us Xbox niggas is mad at him. We mad. We'll cuss him out later. Get at his ass in the comment section. Alright, man. I think today was a good day. Plug in some of your shit. Plug in your Apple Music, your YouTube, your Instagram.
Yvngshad, YVNGSHAD. That's across everything. SoundCloud, everything on all platforms, iTunes, SoundCloud.
Can we look forward to anything new dropping? You gonna have an anthem for the summertime? Gotta have the lady shaking their ass for quarantine, man.
Exactly, quarantine. Shit. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna drop. Yeah, I'm trying to shake something, bro. So I'm gonna start just throwing videos. Throwing
videos out there. Okay.
But yeah, a little tape, probably.
Well, I appreciate you coming through, my brother. You got me high on this second hand smoke shit.